Alright, hi guys, Brian here, and today I'm going to be giving you my quick impressions on the Transformers Combiner Wars Groove figure. And here he is a motorcycle that actually looks pretty darn cool, I think. Looks big and beefy and vroom, and I can buy it. Like, it's a sci-fi-ish kind of motorcycle, unless this is actually based on a real motorcycle that I am ignorant of. Either way, I'm okay with the way this guy looks. But let's throw some size comparisons in, shall we? Here we have the Generations Huffer figure from the Legends Optimus Prime mold. For someone else's size, I've got Make Toys Trash Talk, who is IDW Swerve. For someone else who's small, I've got Robots in Disguise Sideswipe and Robots in Disguise Legion Class Optimus Prime. Pretty similar in size, but not really good in scale. Surprise, Transformers are bad at scale. And for one other tiny little guy, I've got Minimus Ambus here, who is breaking apart. For some other size comparisons, you guys need to back away a bit. Come on, get back, come on. Okay, there you go. I've got Chromia, based on the Prid RC mold. I showed him off with Minimus Ambus, but here is Ultra Magnus. Pretty big. Why not? I have him on hand. Here is Generation Springer. Quite the size difference. But of course, I'm sure you guys want to know, how does Groove look with his fellow Protectobots? So let's put Groove there and bring in the rest of these guys. And bam, there we have 6 Protectobots. 6 Protectobots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm okay with these guys. They look like a pretty decent cohesive unit. Scale is kind of out of whack because of the helicopter, and probably because of the SWAT APC. But other than that, I'm okay with this scale. These guys look basically in scale. But as a unit, they all look pretty cohesive, so I like the way the Blades is drunk. I like the way these guys look together. And in his box, he came with a collector's card, which has some pretty cool artwork. I dig the artwork of the cards. It looks pretty cool. Nothing on the back, nothing on the front except the art. So kind of cool, but kind of pointless. They're okay. So there's everything about vehicle mode. What do you say we go ahead and get him into robot mode and talk about how I like him there? Shall we? Do. Bam, bam, here he is in robot mode. I find his transformation to be rather enjoyable, but simplistic, and his arms do not lock in at all in any mode, and that bugs the crap out of me. His leg looks a little weird, but I'm willing to go for it. His arms are kind of glorious. Speaking of glorious, let's talk about his articulation. His head is on a swivel, but it's rather tight, so you might not realize that it's on a swivel. And to be honest, I can't get much movement out of it. In fact, speaking of his head, let's go ahead and give a close-up of his head sculpt if you guys will focus. And jump cut to you guys focusing on him. That is kind of a cool head sculpt, I will admit. I like that head sculpt. It's painted pretty decently considering its size, and I even really like the Autobot logo that's small on it. Nice head sculpt, I like it. So his head can rotate, but is difficult to do so. His arms are on a ball joint and can move around, but the problem is they are on this hinge for transformation that does not lock in anywhere. So if you try to move his arms, you're going to pull it out. But his arms are on a ball joint, so they can go around a lot. He's got a ball jointed elbow, so he can move around quite a bit. No waist joint, but really awesome hip joint. Lots of movement you can do. You can go out really far. Thigh swivel. 90 degrees at the knee. And if you want, you can bend his toes forward, but not backwards. And again, something... And this is because of this really dumb block right there. And I'm really tempted to just cut that off, because if I did, I'd be able to move his foot back a bit. And it would get a little bit more range of movement on it. But let's go ahead and bring in some guys for some size comparisons, shall we? We've got the Robots in Disguise Legion Class, Sideswipe, and Optimus. So he's bigger than those guys. Generations Huffer. Kind of dig that size comparison. You know, as far as robot mode goes, I'm okay with them being about the same height. Yay! But let's go ahead now and get his Protectobot compatriots in for a big group shot. And bam! 6 Protectobots all together and looking awesome as a cohesive unit. These guys look pretty darn good together. I am satisfied with the way these guys look. And I love Groove being a motorcycle that is actually small. I hate motorcycles who are the same sizes as, you know, deluxe size figures. He kind of bugs me because he's supposed to be huge because he's a helicopter. Oh well. Nothing I can do about it, so whatever. So for my final thoughts on the guy, he is kind of cool. I love his transformation. I like his bike mode. It's nice and beefy. He's just a fun little figure to grab and pick up and transform. I wish things would lock together though. His chest does not lock. His arms don't lock. And getting these wheels together can kind of be annoying because you have to get this big tab between these 2 small tabs. And so it's kind of a little difficult to line up sometimes. But not horrendous, so I can live with that one. It's just minor nitpick on that one. And yeah, I kind of like him. So I'm glad to have him. But I'm curious to know what you guys think about him. How do you feel about him being a Legion class? And there is the Takara Deluxe coming out now, so you guys can have the best of both worlds. Personally, I'm going to skip that because I like him. I like motorcycles being small and don't need another Protectobot. So I want to take a moment to sincerely thank you guys for watching. It's because of you guys watching and spreading the word, and those of you who have subscribed to us, I really appreciate it. We really appreciate it. It's because of you guys that we continue to do this stuff, and you guys rock. So it's all because of you. Until next time, guys, I will see you later. Bye.